Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Modded Minecraft 1.12, playing here on the one man, one mod pack. We are focusing on immersive engineering. You can see a ton of immersive engineering stuff around us, and you can see we've got a little contraption up there. I will explain that after the cut. But what are we doing today? Well, we're going to start down the road towards the automated mining solution that immersive engineering offers. Now, there's a lot of steps involved. We're not going to get that machine running today, but we do need to do a little bit of prep work. So we're going to lay the foundation for that. We're going to figure out where we're actually going to build the thing. We got to do some core sampling. Yeah. So it helps to figure out where you should put this for maximum efficiency. So let's get to some basic geology with a core sampling drill. Let's get started. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, there is an automated mining thing available here in Immersive Engineering, and we do this with something called the excavator. This thing is a massive machine. You can look at the shopping list here for, that's part of it. Yeah, look at that. Tons of steel, tons of, anyway, lots. And then you've still got the bucket wheel that you have to do. And that's a lot of steel there as well. So yeah, we've got our work cut out for us as far as this thing goes. But once we have this thing going, we're not going to have to go in the mines ever again. Really, we won't. So we together, I think there's the whole shopping list right there. And the other thing you got to keep in mind is that it requires 4,096 flux per tick in order to operate. And that is going to bring in its own set of challenges that we have to fix, or have to solve. So we're starting down the path, okay? But we're going to have to build a lot of infrastructure just to get this thing going. And it would help to know where we should put that for maximum efficiency to start with. Okay, so we're going to take a look at this thing called the core sample drill. And that's going to help us figure out where we should put the excavator. And then that's going to determine where we build, say, our diesel generator and the refineries and all of that fun stuff. It's other multi-block structures like we've got around here. So yeah. Changes from last time. I've put the thermoelectric generators up there, and I found even more efficient thing than I was originally figuring. So right there, we've got 4 of the generators and 3 uranium blocks. And so that means we probably can fit another couple of generators right there. And then another couple right there. So maybe for the amount of uranium that we have, 5 blocks, we could probably get, 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, 4 more. So 8 total. That's not too shabby. So nothing to sneeze at for sure. But yeah. Other thing here is that a little bit of change up from last time. I did have the connectors on top of the preheaters just directly. Instead, now what I've done is put capacitors here above those. So we've got a little bit of buffer built into the system. And yeah, so from there, let's head upstairs to our crafting area. And then what we will do is build this core sample drill. We've got a lot of road to hoe ahead of us. So let's get started. So we can make steel fence. So we've got that. And then we need some steel scaffolding. And how do you make steel scaffolding? We're going to need some steel rods, and I think we can do that. Let's just do a couple batches of those just for grins and giggles. And then, you know what? We didn't need that full set right there. How about right here? We need some iron mechanical components. And that we can make either in the crafting window or over here in the engineer's workbench. And so that takes iron plate. But, you know, I've found out something we can do with this. Remember this iron sheet metal I made a bunch of last episode? Yeah, you can just convert that back down. Yeah, so there we go. We're going to put that here in. We got the metal press molds. Let's change that out. Not you. You go there. crafted items comes up. We got the blueprint there. We will put our iron plates, and then right there, iron mechanical. What else do you need? Oh, we need copper. Yeah, copper, I bet. Is that what that's going to take? Yeah, a couple of pieces of copper in there. And we should be good to go on that. Let's do that. Okay, so we just have 2. So let's make 4 more of those. And we'll put that in there and boom. Okay, so we've got our iron mechanical component. And now what we can do is see about this thing. We don't have iron on us. Where's the iron? We've got enough for 2 of those blocks right there. So let's grab that. So I've been doing a bunch of mining off camera, and that has led me to this stage where we're not hurting for resources as much. I'm still kind of worried about our copper supply. We've done a lot over the past couple of episodes. Used a bunch of copper, but you do what you got to do, and that's kind of the name of the game here. We've got to we mine it, and now we're crafting with it. So there we go. We got the light engineering blocks. I didn't need that many. I really need to pay attention to that number right there. Oh well, we will use light engineering blocks in the future. Don't you worry. Okay, so we've got a core sample drill now, and then what I've done is I've gone ahead and gotten one of these capacitors. I've stored up 100,000 flux per tick. Let's take a look at what this thing requires. So we put the core sample drill down on a chunk, and each chunk is going to be different. It's kind of random. I'm not sure the full inner workings of that. I haven't looked in the source code of Immersive Engineering, so I don't know. How that's all going to go. But over here, we see that the drill consumes 40 flux per tick and takes 200 ticks to fully retrieve and analyze a sample. And so what we're going to do is go down to our main area right here. We're going to bring up the chunk boundaries, and hello guy. Watch, I hope this works. That did not work. Huh. I wonder why. It's got power 5, sharpness 4, and well, we got a zombie head off of him, but we may have just angered a bunch of pigmen. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, anyway, let's put this stuff away. A little side track here. Sorry. And zombie meat. I'm holding it in my hand. We'll put the zombie meat in there and bring the bow back. Okay, so the best place to do this is right on a chunk boundary. So we can test 4 chunks at a time or fairly easily. So what we're going to do is set our core sample drill up right here. And then it takes RF somehow. Maybe not that. Like that. And let's grab, do we have the hammer? Output. Okay, so we've got RF right there. Okay, or IF, not RF. Okay, so then what we do is we should be able to just right click, and that's using up IF. Okay, see that animation going down, coming back up, and it should bring a core sample with it. And there we go. So we've got a core sample. There are no minerals in that one. Well, so that's a bummer. So this chunk, no good. Okay, so let's move this over. We'll do that, and let's just put it right there and rinse and repeat. And while I'm doing this on each of these, and I'm going to do this until I can find a decent sample, I'm going to take you on a little tour of something I did over at the Ocean Monument. It's not, I'll put some music to it, make a little montage, and I will be back once we found some place where we can put our mining drill or excavator thing in the future. Back in a bit. All right, hopefully you enjoyed that little montage. Yes, we took out, let's get rid of those chunk borders. Yes, we took out the Elder Guardians in the Ocean Monument, and I'm in the process of clearing that out as I get the time and as I keep these guys kind of patched up. So we do have mending on both of them, so that's fine. But over here, what I want to do is show you the results so far of what we've discovered here. I gotta be honest, it's not looking very good. We've got no mineral right there. I ran out of things of materials. So what I'm trying to do is put one of these storage crates here with the core sample. Oh, well, that gives the dimensions, but I want to keep the core samples close to the chunks as much as possible. So I did come out of the hidey hole in the mountain to take a look at some of this stuff. So over here, nothing and nothing. Yeah, so not doing so well right here. Let's go inside of here. And what we will do is take a look right here. Nothing and nothing. Okay. And then let's go top side here in our mountain hidey hole. And we will see what we got up here. We do have a few, just to give a little bit of a spoiler alert. Yes, we did find some interesting things, but not fully what we are looking for. So right here, this is the one. Okay, it's not the one we did. It's the second one we did. We got no mineral right there, no mineral right there, and no mineral right there. But right here, we've got pyrite. Okay, so let's take a look at what that means. Yes, we can find a uranium vein, which would be really cool if we did that, but I think we'll have to search far and wide for that. But let's continue on. Let's go back right there. Okay, so pyrite is going to give us 50% iron ore and 50% sulfur dust. Is sulfur dust useful for anything in this pack? Let's see. We can get it from blaze powder if we throw those into a crusher. Okay, and then we can crush lapis. Or how about usages? Oh, okay. So we mix nitrate with sulfur dust and charcoal, and we get gunpowder. Well, that makes sense. And you can get nitrate from grinding up sandstone in the crusher. Okay. Okay, so we can craft gunpowder. Okay, so that's cool. Then if we look over here, let's take a look. No mineral. Okay. Not doing so well. That's the pyrite one. That's the no mineral. Let's come over this side and see. We've got a coal vein. Let's take a look at what coal means. Obviously, we're going to get coal in it, but let's see if there's anything else. Look at that. Mostly coal ore, but a slight chance of diamond ore and emerald ore, which is kind of cool. Over here, no mineral, and then a couple more chunks. That's my nether stuff. Just throw stuff that I need for the nether. Over there, no mineral and no mineral. So what I'm probably going to have to do is not go that way. Let's go over this way. I'm probably going to have to go down in the mines and take this core sample drill, but we're not going to do that for the time being. We're going to go back up top side and see what kind of trouble we can get into next. Okay, so what I want to do is put the core sample drill away, and then we will see about filling that guy back up. Yes. Okay, so that's going to fill up. And then over here, we'll put that and that. Good. And the book goes right there. All right. Well, actually, we might need the book. You know what I want to do is, so we know we have two areas that we might want to put this excavator. Coal ore would be cool. We get diamonds out of that. But really, at this point, I'm looking for copper, right? So over here, I really want to get a copper vein. And then the iron, that's kind of cool. But we can get iron out of... So there is an iron specific... Yeah, iron specific vein. And you can get nickel out of that as well. which is kind of a high value, low producing one from the mines. Lapis we can get iron out of. Lead, no. Magnetite. Magnetite would be another good one to find, but yeah, I think I'm going to have to go in the mines and keep searching around for that. So that's kind of what I'm going to do off camera, and that's going to be between now and the next time we're together. Let me check the recording time on this episode, and if we've got some time, we'll see if we can get into some automated farming. But anyway, I'll be back in a bit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we do have just a little bit more time. We'll see what we can get into. Okay, so first things first, we need to take a look at our shopping list. We're going to make something called the garden cloche. Okay, so this thing is very, very useful. It's not too bad there. Do we have those items with us? No, we don't. We're going to need some glass and iron mechanical components, some treated wood, but this vacuum tube, we're going to need a couple of copper wires, so let's get that going. You know what? How many of these we're going to need? Eventually we'll need a bunch, but let's just do a couple at the moment. And what do we have on there? Yeah, so let's do this, switch that out, put the plate away, and put that in there like so. Let's go get some glass like so. And where's that? Here we go. Yes, there's a little bit of glass. Okay, should be fine now. All right, then what we need to do is see about getting all those crafting components together. All right, so we've got our copper wire, and then we come here and we should be able to put that like so. What else do we need? Redstone and glass. So a couple of those, and then a couple of glass, and then we'll also need wire cutters. I think you have to put those in there, and you get 6 of them. Awesome. Okay, that's cool. And then we'll need the mechanical components, and we can grab just a couple of sheets from here. Yes, because we made a bunch a couple episodes ago. And then we'll take that and put it into there along with some copper. Okay, let's do that. And we'll do that. Iron mechanical component. Oh, we just have the one. What does this require? Just one? Yeah. So we should be able to make one of these now. No, treated wood planks. And now. Yes. Okay, good. And we should probably get... Ooh, we're out of connectors. We may need the relays and the wire coil there. And that brick. And then we got a little bit of copper. So we should be able to do that and like that. No, it's just regular terracotta. Yeah. So copper ingots like that. Terracotta like so. Yes, there we go. Okay, good. All right. That's going to give us a connection. All right. So what I want to do now... No, you know what? We will need probably a pump. Let's see if we can build that. Requires iron mechanical component and fluid pipe and iron plate. Fluid pipe, bunch of iron plate like that, but it gives us a decent amount. Let's just convert all that back into plates. And then we're going to need a bunch of iron plate coming up in the future. Let's just do that. We'll need one component. So we've got a couple there and copper and boom. Okay, that should give us what we need there. And let's see if we can make a pump. Good. Good. And we got an achievement for it, an advancement. Okay, craft a fluid pump. All right. And then we might need a lever and anything else. Okay, so we've got some method of RF generation. Okay, and let's just set this up and see what we need to do. So we've got that guy. Yeah, okay. And it's going to take, you know what? Let's get closer to our water supply. And again, this is not something that, here's what we do. We play around with what we're working on, and then we find a better way of incorporating it into our base design off camera, because I don't quite know where it should go at the moment, but I don't want to kind of faff about and see, kind of play around on camera. We're trying to figure out where it should go. We will need, no, you know what? Let's get closer to the relay over here, and we can just string our pipe across and just jump over it as necessary. But one of the things I want to do is see if we can get this thing running. All right. Diamond axe we don't need. That pick we don't need. So let's we've got dirt on the bar. We can put dirt in there, and then we'll put the industrial hemp seeds in there as well. And so we got a little bit of an indication of what this is going to do. And then let's build some scaffolding like so. We'll put LV wire connector here on the top. Insulated wire right there. So we've got a little bit of IF going into that. No. Yes. Okay. It's got IF. Okay. But what it doesn't have is water. So we've got to figure out how to do water. And maybe just maybe we should go to this book here and see if we can figure this out. No. Pump. Does it have anything in here for the pump? Simple machine. Do you see it? Conveyor belts. Garden cloche. Okay, we are going to need water. Fluid transport. Okay, so we got the pipes there. Fluid pipes and fluid pumps do exactly that on their own. Fluid pipes are quite slow. If a pump is used to insert the fluid, it'll move much faster. You can right-click the connector. Okay. There's the pump. Pick up fluids from the world. Using your hammer at the base of the pump will switch the size between in and output. It will need a power input at the top and a redstone signal. Pumps can also be used to extract from tanks and other fluid containers. Oh boy. Okay, so this is a little bit more involved than I was intending. What if we did... let's try this. Fluid pump like so. We'll need wire connector like that, and maybe yeah, okay, that's working. And then we'll need a redstone signal, and it's nighttime, so let's just sleep the night away and sleep the rain away. Good. And we got a pigment in our base. That's not cool. Let's grab some cobblestone, and then we'll get a stick. Okay. And we've got the engineer's hammer on us. No, but we got one close by. And we've got way too much stuff in our inventory. How about this? Let's see. We got a hammer right here. Facing side input, output. Let's see if we can get some fluid pipe strung about like so. Okay. And is this pulling water? Let's see. It is pulling water. Excellent. But, oh, and we do have IF going in there, and this thing is producing. Yes. Okay. So this is the way you do automated farms. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a wooden storage crate like so. And that's going to transfer everything into there. Let's grab some bone meal as well, and we'll see what that does. You should be able to put some bone meal in there, and it makes things go a little bit quicker. But this is certainly preferable to having it grow over in our farm area outside. We're going to set up a network of garden cloches. Okay, fertilizer amount. Okay, so that's going a little bit quicker. Awesome. Okay, so that's how you do that. So we've got a pump here pulling water from our infinite water source. You need a lever, need a little bit of IF coming into that, and then pipes strung along. This garden cloche requires power and water, but there we go. We've got automated farms, and we played around with the core sample drill. And we've got a few spots that we can check here in our base. We may have to go into, well, we'll definitely have to go into the mines for the other stuff. But hopefully you enjoyed. We did get a fair amount done, which I'm pretty excited about. So hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, a like is always appreciated. And if you haven't done so already, think about subscribing so you're up to date with everything going on the channel. That's going to be it for now. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.